fluctuating, flabbergastic, fruity, fugazi, flaccid, funky, smelling penis. Oh boy. Do I love the smell of dirty penis in the morning. Nothing like a hot cup of coffee and a dick right next to the cup. Ooh, I love that dirty ass nuts. Oh, what up, motherfucker? I don't even know what's going on right now. Today, we're not doing a show. We're going to leave the screen off the entire show. We're just going to sit like this because I'm actually naked as we speak. So we're going to do this naked tonight. And you guys can just look at the white screen all night. Because I got nothing. I say this every goddamn week. I have nothing to talk about. I don't even know why I go live on Monday. Because I ain't got nothing to talk about. Not a goddamn... I can even make up shit if I wanted to. You diaper-wearing son of a bitch. What's up, Ray Ray? What's up, Dakota? We got Bachelor, drunk as always. We got Jessica. We got Ed. What's up, Ed? Puff down at Puff. Partha. Cicero. What's up, Cicero? We got Craig. What's up, Craig? Jason, as always. Is that Trolley or is it Trolley? Is it Trolley McTroll? Or is it Trolley McTroll? He said, I'm going to troll the hell out of this place. You can't troll a troll, son. JT. We got the Omi Bambino. Whoa! The Omi Bambino. Is that Fiona? Am I saying that right? It is Fiona. Fiona. Can't sleep. The hubby is snoring. Dog panting. It's fucking hot. Shove a sock in his mouth. He'll stop snoring. He might actually stop breathing, too. And just, if he ends up dying in his sleep, just tell the police that it's my fault. Because I told you to do it. What's up, Back in Black? Back in Black! Jason's not calling me Ark. What's up, Ark? Am I late? Yes, you're actually an hour late. The show has actually come to an end. Thanks for hanging out, guys. We'll see you next week. It's been fun. Adios. Bye-bye. Oh, shit. Wrong one. Oh, there we go. We're back. Oh, wrong one. Whoa, that show's not even around anymore. Hello. Get to the goddamn show. Come on. This is the wrong one. Oh, I can't take this. There we go. Jesus Christ. Can't even manage to go live with just yourself anymore. Your bulk is actually stuck, Jason. For some reason, it ended up in Mexico. So I'm having it overnighted from Mexico to your house. Dun-dun, 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 You took that away so fast, Jason, I couldn't even read it. Anywho, you guys are probably thinking, wow, I can't wait for this tonight, man. He's probably got something to talk about. He's got topics. There's probably going to be some news, maybe some phone calls. Nope, ain't going to be a goddamn thing. We're just going to sit here. We are literally just going to sit here and vape. That's all we're going to do. Unless you guys want to talk about disposable pod systems, there ain't nothing to talk about. Where's Mike, ST, and Stefan? I don't know. I would assume they're at home. I don't know. I have no clue, baby. Get this goddamn dog out of here. Why is this dog down here? I closed the door. I don't want this dog. Would you get the hell out of here? You ever check your Facebook Messenger from me, says Ray Ray. Well, Ray Ray, we'll actually check it live. That'll give us something to do on this so-called show. Let's go to Facebook Messenger. And let's go over to Ray Ray. Let's see if he sent the message over. All right. Dun, dun, dun. There it is. He says, Mark, just so you know, I really don't vape. I'm a smoker, but I love watching your show. I think everyone that watches your show is a piece of shit, especially Jason and Bachelor. I don't see how these two can even... Wow, this is getting pretty deep. Should I keep You want me to keep reading this live? God damn, dude. Anyways, he's saying how everyone in chat is a piece of shit and he just loves me as a person. And even though he doesn't vape because he knows vaping kills people and he'd rather smoke 100 cigarettes a day, he still likes supporting the channel. That's Ray Ray, that's really nice of you. You're such a nice guy. Thank you, Ray Ray. And then at the very end, he says, if you love food like me, watch the movie Chef. It's in the HBO Max. I'm not really a food show kind of guy. I'm more of like a dick and titties, like rape scenes and kidnappings and murder and shit. If it starts off with a nude scene, it's like the best movie ever. You guys want to see an awesome movie? It's an old movie, Henry. It's Henry. It's on Amazon. I believe it's free. That movie has everything. It's old. It has titties. It's got a rape scene where the brother rapes his sister. They kill people. Lots of titties. More murdering. I mean, it has every element you need for a good movie. And when you watch it, you could thank me later. Because it's real. The dudes in it are pretty... the guys that are in this movie seem like two guys that I would want to hang out with. Like, these seem like people that I'd have a... I don't know. I could see me and them just being pretty close. Now, I'm not saying I would want to rape and kill people. I'm just saying the personalities of them being kind of creepy, kind of, you know, blend with mine a little bit. As long as you're not watching that piece of shit Steven Seagal. I would love for you to say that to his face, Jason. He would slap the shit out of you. One slap and you'd be knocked out. One slap and you'll be knocked out. Ray Franklin, a member for 15 months, dropping his freebie this evening with a fake $100 just because I can. Well, thank you for that fake $100. I appreciate it. I'll put that into my fake bank account to pay all my fake bills. Thank you, you son of a bitch. Sugar Babe, that's another good one. If you guys want to watch another good documentary on all the probably the most crack-headed hillbilly family in Ohio, you got to check out Sugar Babe. A woman that could pick up a baby like this and just go like this while his penis pops in and out of her mouth. I mean, that's epic. How is that not a good documentary? How is she not in prison, for Christ's sakes? But nope, she's not in prison. She gets her feet rubbed, she blows babies, and God knows what else she does. And I don't think she's in prison. Sad. I would have locked that bitch up, fucking threw away the key. Puff, Donnie, Puff. Mark, have you used another mod besides the Boxer Burrow already? Puff Donnie is obsessed with this Burrow mod. He can't get enough of it. I actually used it so much that the plastic started to fall apart. So I had to tape it. I got duct tape around it now. I told you I'm not that big of a Burrow guy. I mean, I was enjoying it for a short time, but then it's like, this is too much. Too much maintenance, too much work. Like, I turned into, once the Saker's Tank came out, I turned into an extremely lazy vapor. Thanks to the Saker's Tank. That motherfucker vapes just as good, well, not just as good, but pretty close to a rebuildable. So it's like, this is so much easier. And when I do a build anyways, people usually complain about it, so why not just drop a coil in there and just enjoy it? And after I've been doing that, it's like, Saker's all the way. I'm waiting for this new tank to arrive from Horizon Tech, whatever it's called. Starts with the Aquilia or whatever the fuck it's called. Hopefully this is going to be better than the Saker's Tank. And hopefully the coils are better and they don't burn out in fucking 3 days. And I got to stick a fucking rod down inside there. I remember when they wouldn't stop talking about it. The good old days. Just a good old boy. Sticking his dick in my butt. Anyways, I guess it wouldn't be a show if we didn't go over to Vaping 360. Not that the show is sponsored by them, but if it was, I could put their logo on the screen for a very small fee. Because I have no content, so I usually go to this site to see what kind of content they have that I can steal. The AVM asks Federal Watchdog Agency to investigate the FDA. That sounds too complicated for my brain because there's way too many big words. A vaping industry trade group is asking a Federal Watchdog Agency, whatever the fuck that means, to investigate whether political pressure influenced the recent FDA decisions. The Freemax Marvos X. This has been on their front page for the past 3 weeks. Freemax must have paid good money to get this fucking thing on their front page. FDA and synthetic nicotine, all you need to know. I don't feel like clicking on it. I want something that's easy, like easy news. Hawaiian governor vetoes flavor prohibition. What? There's nothing good. Here we go. Discarded disposable vapes help Ukraine fight Russia. I'm not sure how that helps Russia or Ukraine, but if I read it, I would probably know. Anyways, if you guys want news, if you want content, head over to Vaping 360. Once again, not sponsored by them, but you could actually read the content on their website as you have the show playing in the background. That way I get the view and you guys get content. I think that'd work out perfectly. Who's giving me... Did someone give me credit? Who gave me credit? Hold on. I think someone in chat gave me credit. What's up, Hippie? You need to try the Ponte Burro Game Changer. Everyone's... they're fucking... These Burro mod... Fucking... This is all just a phase. It's just like the squonking phase. This is going to pass. This is actually going to come and go quicker than a squonking phase did. I guarantee it. Watch. By the end of this year, probably, you won't see none of this shit. All these fucking... No, I guarantee, I'll place bets. Not cash bets, because that's illegal. I'll pay sexual bets. That this Burro thing will go back to the way it was in its small little community. You can suck my farts. Ooh. You know, that would actually be... I would love to try that. Like, put my mouth... Like, form a tight seal of my lips on someone's butthole as they fart. I wonder if that would give you gas and make you burp. Whoo! In the Netherlands, they still think like those left Americans, vaping bad. English scientists are right, though. I'm not sure what that means, but it sounds pretty cool, Jessica. Thank you. You've got the right stuff, baby. This is like a disaster. This is like watching a disaster happen. You know what this is? It's like watching the fall of a well-known celebrity. This was kind of like watching Tom Cruise back when he was going nuts, like jumping off couches and shit. Watching him collapse. This is kind of what's going on right now. What's up, Georgia boy? Georgia boy. Could you vape a fart? Probably not. I don't think so. You could maybe... Well, actually, you know what? Hold on. Let's stop that. If you get into a small room where there's enough farts or gas in the room and you're vaping, let's say you're vaping an RDA and you're pulling in a lot of air, you will probably pull in some of that shitty air into your atomizer. So technically you can vape a fart. It just depends on the situation and how heavy the gas is. Like, if you know those, I don't know if they still have them, but they had like these smoking sections at the airport. Like, you walk in the automatic doors and then you go in there and they close, and it is so... The cigarette smoke in there is so strong, like you choke the minute you walk in there. Even when you're vaping in one of those things, you can feel yourself pulling in the smoke and the tar and nicotine from the cigarette smoke. Now, if you had a room like that with a bunch of dudes in there just farting all day long, and you went in there and started vaping, chances are you could vape a fart. Watch the movie Human Centipede. I've seen all of them. They're all the best. And what's weird about the Human Centipede, like the first one is good. The second one is interesting, and like the later they go, the weirder the fucking ones get. Like I think the last one is like just kind of doesn't make really any sense, but it is weird as shit. But they're all good movies. Human Centipede. If you haven't seen it, you gotta watch that shit. It is good, really good. You got the right. Oh, Mark, you want to do a movie with me? There you go. There's Steven. I knew he watched the show. I knew that son of a bitch watched the show. What's up, Steven? We got some people in here talking shit about you, Jason being one of them. If you need his address, just hit me up. I'll tell you where he lives. That's my dog right there. I think he's in Russia. I appreciate you not being a member of the channel. All the money you make, you should be at least a member of this channel. Jesus Christ. You really are a cheap son of a bitch, aren't you? I was sticking up for your ass, too. You've got the right stuff. Let's see what we have here. Oh, I got an idea. I have a good idea on how we can get topic and news for this show. Bear with me, folks. The producer of this show is no longer with us, and the co-producer is no longer here either, so I got to do all the hard work myself. So just bear with me. God damn it, my fucking rib cage is itching me. You've got the right stuff. All right, here we go. Let's see what we got. Do we have any current news? Chinese vaping giant, is it flouting or flaunting UK advertising rules on selling to children? What? This is 1 day ago. What do we got here? Oh, so, all right. What is this? Okay, so this is on TikTok, ain't it? Yeah. So, Observer investigates, finds Chinese-owned brand Elf Bar. Oh, Jesus Christ, I just did a video for those guys. Oh, no, please don't say they're... Elf Bar is fueling the boom in e-cigarettes among young people as social media influencers on TikTok promote its goods in an apparent breach of advertising rules. So, Elf Bar, the guys that they make one hell of a disposable. Like, their shit is really good. Looking at this, they got people doing promotion videos and, like, reviews on TikTok, and what better way to promote than have some good-looking half-naked women on the screen. It says giveaway, and it shows their disposable. Oh my God, this is horrible. But they're of age. That's the thing. Like, these women, they look of age. And what's going on lately, I've noticed a few companies for the pod systems, they've asked me, like, can I do the video on TikTok? Like, either do it on YouTube and TikTok. I've even had one company. Oh my God. I've even had one company. Hold on, I gotta call Angela. Angela! Can you call him back? Thank you. Was that loud? But I had one company who didn't even want a YouTube video. They wanted the video on TikTok. And I'm like, I got a TikTok, but I only got like 25 people on there. So yeah, that's, I guess that's news. But I mean, that's nothing new. That's honestly nothing. I mean, it's Elf Bar, a Chinese-owned vaping giant that has seen the use of its products by under-18s soar in the past year, is being promoted by social influencers who in some cases claim to be paid for the promotions and benefit from free products. The videos, many of which show influencers vaping on camera, are not age-restricted and not always clearly marked as ads. Some have attracted hundreds of thousands of views on the short form video. Would you shut the fuck up, TikTok, which is used by half of 8 to 11-year-olds and 3/4 of 16 to 17. Shut the fuck up! This is a goddamn show! Sorry about that. I'm trying to do some important... Anyways, good old Elf Bar. Luckily, I seen that after I did the video for them. But I think a lot of... you're going to see a lot more of this disposables on TikTok. And, I mean, to be honest with you, looking at a lot of these disposables, not all of them, but some of them, the design and the websites and all of that are kind of, I think they're designed around the younger vapors or smokers. Not necessarily underage, but the younger crowd. I don't know too many 40, 50, 60-year-olds that, like, you know, just the websites just look very... I'm trying not to use the word childish, but very colorful and animated that would probably grab a young person over 18's attention. Is that a thing? I think so. Anywho, Mark, do you still talk to Brian and Amy? That is a negative. Those two cocksuckers just vanished off the face of the planet. We kind of been through this a million times, but those are two fake bitches that pretended to be friends that just kind of vanished. Like, bye-bye, and just, like, disappeared. So they can both take turns sucking my dick. Thank you very much. What do we got? Ooh, is this a show? This is kind of a show, kind of not a show. It's more like a disaster, a live disaster. That's what we should call this. The VapnFagan Live Disaster Hour. I don't know what's going on with London. People are fighting about London for some reason. I have no clue what's going on with that. Batman actually does have a daughter. Lives in Puerto Rico. Oh, I don't know. What are you guys talking about? There's like a whole different conversation going on in chat right now. I want feet of snow. I think people are... I don't think there's anyone actually watching this right now. They can't be watching this show. I think they're doing something else while they're having a conversation and chat with other people. That's what I think's going on. So with that said, I think I'm going to start having conversations with myself, to myself. So let's go to the next found piece of news here that might be exciting to some people. Let's see. Experts divided on whether taking Joule off the market would dent teen vaping. I doubt it would put a dent in teen vaping because there's a million other pod systems out there that teens can get. Yeah. Angela? I'm trying to... Hold on, I gotta... Trying to scream. Anyways, so what did you miss, JT? You didn't miss a damn thing. Jason says start doing phone calls. I'm going to start doing something, and it's going to be including your asshole and my fairly large penis coming in at 3¼ inches fully erect. But I have the diameter of a tuna can. Oh, what is... My parents call my phone. I don't answer it because obviously I'm doing a really popular show right now. So I have Angela call them back, and now there's something being talked about that I'm more interested in. This better not be news that I have to... I just want to crawl into a hole. Teens aren't using Joule anymore. Now it's the Puff Bar. You know, well, so if there wasn't vaping around, I wonder if this many teens, let's say the teens that are vaping, would they have tried smoking? Probably not, just because, I mean, you got to admit, vaping does look cooler, and it does look more interesting than smoking cigarettes. And smoking cigarettes kind of is like old-fashioned, in my opinion. Like, when I see a smoker, and it's a rarity I see a smoker, but when I see a smoker, I'm like, wow, they're smoking? Like, I don't hardly see smokers anymore anywhere. So with vaping being like the new age way to smoke, and with pod systems and disposables looking so cool and being so fucking easy to use, why wouldn't I want to start vaping if I was, in grammar school or high school? I mean, I can kind of completely agree with that. Ta-da, da-da. Smells better too. Yep, totally agree on that one. Everyone here smokes but me. I smoke crack on the rare occasion. I'm what they call a functioning crackhead. Actually, I've never even heard of that before. I've heard of functioning alcoholics, but never a functioning crackhead. Oh, look at this. K-Tech is in chat. This son of a bitch is still allowed on the internet? Jesus. The last time I seen K-Tech, he was on a website. I'm not going to say what website it was, but it was a website, and he's not even supposed to be like, what? It was like 1,000 feet from a computer or an internet connection or something like that. And they got Terry Vapor, this guy, vanishes, blows off his whole crew. Woo! It smells like shit in here, too. Did I fart? Are you on the phone? Angela's so deaf. All right, let's go to the next piece of news, because I know you guys are really, truly excited about what's happening in the world, especially in the world of vaping. 8 hours ago, 3 teens have been taken into custody following a break-in at the Lincoln Vape Shop. Oh, let's check this out. So, 3 teens taken into custody following a break-in at the Lincoln Vape Shop. Lincoln... What's NEB? That's not Nebraska, is it? I thought Nebraska was like NB. NEB? That's not an abbreviation. Anyways, the Lincoln Park Police Department put 3 teenagers in custody following a break-in at a vape shop in East Lincoln. At 12:56 a.m. Monday, officers were dispatched to a burglary in progress at Lincoln Vapor off of 40th and O Street. What? LPD said a nearby resident reported seeing people on bicycles near the vape shop and then heard what they described as banging on a window. Responding officers found one of the store's front windows shattered, according to police. The LPD said additional officers saw people fleeing the area near 40th and J Street. What's with the lettered streets? And a perimeter was set. Ooh, a perimeter for fucking vape shop thieves. 3 boys were taken into custody, 13-year-old, 14-year-old, and a 17-year-old. I guarantee you that 17-year-old is playing doctor with the 13 and 14-year-old. Police said all 3 teenagers were referred for burglary. LPD investigators estimate the store's loss at $150 and the damage to the window along with the frame to be $1,350. So the damage they caused cost more than the shit they stole. These are some dumb motherfuckers. Who, first of all, breaks into a fucking vape shop? That's like breaking into a goddamn dollar store. Or, better yet, stealing from a dollar store. How fucking stupid do you have to be? If you want to steal from a vape shop, fine. Wait till they're open. Go in there, slide some shit in your pocket, whatever. But to break a window to break in a vape shop, like, what the fuck are you gonna do? Take some disposables and a few bottles of juice? Are you that fucking stupid? So there we go. We got some teens breaking into vape shops, and, yeah. Probably a molestation case going on there, too, with the 17-year-old hanging out with kids that are way below his age. When I was 17, I was interested more in like titties. I wasn't hanging out with 13-year-olds. Just kind of putting that out there. People steal from dollar stores all the time, Mark. Well, I don't mean like you're just strolling through the dollar store and be like, oh, this candy bar, I'm just going to put that in my pocket. I'm not going to pay for it. I mean like breaking into a dollar store like at gunpoint. Bitch, give me all the money. Like, I got $40 in singles. Here you go, baby. And yeah, you don't steal or break into dollar stores. Vape reviews are a form of child abuse, says Vape Warrior. Maybe a form of some type of legal molestation, if that's even a thing. They broke in to return the nadas they had. They still sell nadas? Holy shit. In the clearance bin. All right, so there you go. If you guys are excited about this, yeah. Let's see what else we got on the board here. Oh, Google is doing more for me than Vaping 360 has. Vaping 360, I know you guys watch. I'm disappointed in you because I've gotten more vape news than you guys have put on your site. All right, 3 hours ago, vape shop owners in Gwinnett County frustrated over the repeated break-ins. Here we go with some more fucking retarded, stupid sons of bitches breaking into vape shops. So, Gwinnett, I guess that's how you say it, business owners are frustrated with people repeatedly trying to break in to their vape stores. Matt Johnson stood outside of a vape shop in Sugar Hill, where a sign out front says you have to be 21 to enter. No shit. But the owners think that teens who can't get in legally are finding ways to cause thousands of dollars of damage to break in. So rather than just find someone that's 18 to buy some vape shit, you're going to fucking break the law, get possibly tossed in the juvie because you're going to break a window to steal a fucking $5 disposable. A hammer was all a couple of young thieves needed to break into yet another vape shop in Gwinnett County. The shattered display cases, stole vaping products, and even smashed the security console on the wall, police said. Michael Peterson is one of the owners at Great Vapes in Sugar Hill. He said last Saturday the break-ins cost him $3,000 in damages. So $3,000 in damage and probably $200 in vaping devices. It's not fair. It really hurts. These kids just coming out at night and robbing us, says Peterson. I would sit in that store at night with the lights off, wait for them motherfuckers to come in, and then tape them up. Put them in the back room. I don't know what I would do to them, though. I would do something to them. I would do something so bad to them that wouldn't be illegal, but it'd be pretty horrible to where they would never want to vape again. If they even seen a vaping device, they would have like freakouts. They would need counseling after what I did to them. Yeah, so that was that. They can't give bulks away. You know, the bulks, we've been through this many, many times. We're like a staple in the vaping industry. When vaping goes down in history, you're going to see the bulk standing there. If it's written out into a book, the bulk's going to make it. And the bulk is probably, honestly, what killed the industry. Because right around that time, when the bulk came out and everyone realized, shit, there's nothing else on the market that tastes this good, that's when everything kind of started to fail. And all these disposables and all these pod systems started popping up. Because these companies knew that there was nothing they can do, nothing they can produce or make that would give people the vape that the bulk gave. So they said, you know what, fuck this. Let's just start making pod systems. So if you want to thank anyone for what's going on right now with all the disposables, you could thank me, Omir, and the bulk. Thank you much. Thank you. Congratulations, by the way. Anywho, so we got 2 break-ins so far. Well, these break-ins apparently have been happening in this county, wherever the hell this is at, more than once. Like quite a while. Gwinnett, But it doesn't say where. What state or city or what is this? It doesn't even say. Gwinnett County. Well, where the fuck is that at? It sounds like a redneck area. But I don't know. Anyways, let's go on to the next piece of news. Another break-in, and we'll find out. Yeah, we don't want to worry about this. Asks the Federal Watchdog Agency. Forget that. What happens next for vaping? This week on Gadget Lab, we look at how... that's boring. The FDA is going to regulate synthetic nicotine and Puff Bar. Yeah, well, that was kind of a given. We know that. Even though everyone thought that making synthetic nicotine would go under the radar, hell no. They're going to hit that shit too. Ain't going to be no different. No different. The BTFC, actually the BTFC disposable is coming out very soon. And what's nice about that is it actually comes with a coloring book. So when you buy the BTFC, it'll come with a coloring book, and you'll get like a little 5 crayon set of crayons. So that way, because as adults, we like to color. I love coloring. I'm in my 40s. Coloring is not just for kids. So this is not child appealing at all. But I figure, what can we pair up with this device to make it so people really want to buy it? And I'm like, you know what? Let's do a coloring book. Fuck it. So we did a vaping coloring book with crayons with the new BTFC disposable. So make sure you guys look for that in your local vape shop, gas station, or at Target in the toy section. Thank you. Synthetic nicotine sounds like synthetic 420. No, there's a huge difference between those two. Yeah, definitely. Synthetic nicotine is pretty damn close to nicotine. Synthetic 420 is like nowhere near 420. Like it's, yeah, no, I wouldn't say they're not even the same whatsoever. Terry Scooter was my best bud. Moves right in and kicks me out. There you go. That's Terry for you. He'll drop you like a dirty... What do you drop that's dirty? Like a dirty mop. He'll drop you like a dirty mop. Vape Layer makes Mark sound like a superhero. Vape Man. What? Chuck's losing his mind, I think. Anyways, on to the next piece of beautiful news for the vaping community. Up to 95% of people who develop severe popcorn lung as a result of vaping will, and these are in capital letters, die. D-I-E. Let's click on this link because this sounds pretty good. What do we got here? Experts warn that up to 95% of people who develop severe popcorn lung as a result of vaping will die within 5 years of developing these diseases. Experts warn that vape and e-cigarette devices are more dangerous than some may believe. Many users will eventually develop popcorn lung, a severe condition with a mortality rate of up to 95%. Woo! E-cigarettes and vape manufacturers have often marketed their products as safer alternatives to cigarettes, but experts warn they have many risks of their own. Popcorn lung. What can I get? Cheese popcorn lung? Let's see. With some many vape, blah 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 blah. Bronchiolitis. That's a big word. Bronchiolitis obliterans. The official medical diagnosis for popcorn lung occurs when a person's lung becomes significantly scarred due to the inhalation of dangerous chemicals or via an infection of some sort. Experts are warning that many users of electronic devices like Joules are developing the condition at alarming rates, especially at younger ages where these types of conditions are rare. So how many conditions of popcorn lung have we seen? Has anyone seen any kids out there with popcorn lung? Anybody coughing up like kernels of popcorn on the street? Because I don't think I've heard of any. I mean, I'm pretty sure there probably are some cases of popcorn lung, but how can you tie that to vaping? But now they're saying that, like, there's kids out there that have had popcorn lung, too. Like, what? Get out of here. The story is wrong. They meant sweet lung from vaping the bulk. Yeah, the bulk does cause sweet lung. Sweet lung will not kill you, though. Sweet lung simply will just make your mucus and even your semen, it will give it a sweet flavor. There's actually been people that reached out to me when I released the bulk. There were a few women, actually, that reached out to me that wanted to buy the bulk for their husbands and their boyfriends, even though they weren't smokers or vapors, but I guess just to make their semen taste a little bit sweeter because they were just disgusted by the taste of their semen. I'm like, all right, yeah, I could do that. So I sold a few bulks to a few people, and apparently it saved their marriage. And if I see a lot of people complaining about the bulk giving them herpes, it's not my fault you guys don't clean your hardware before you get it. Do you know how many Chinese hands touch those things before they go into a box into your mouth? And figure all these Chinese people that are working the line, how many times their hand goes down in their pants? And we know Asians don't shave, so they got a big ass bush down there, probably filled with sweat and crabs. So just think about sweaty crab hands touching your atomizer and then going into your mouth. That's what happens. Clean that shit, man. There has never been a case of popcorn lung due to vaping. The only reported cases were some people that worked in a popcorn factory from inhaling large amounts of butter diacetyl, hence the name. Yeah, I thank you for that comment. Yeah, I figured there weren't any popcorn lung cases that were reported because of vaping. I've never heard of any. So I know that's a bunch of false BS right there. I mean, if my dumb ass can spot fake news, then you know it's pretty goddamn fake. Joule nears its last gasp after it hooked a generation on vaping. So, wait a minute. So Joule's the reason why all the kids are vaping? Not sure if I agree with that one. I mean, they're a good part of it, but I'm not going to blame it on Joule. No, I'm not going to blame it on Joule. How can you blame it on Joule? Did they go out and put them in the kids' mouths? No, hell no. Get the fuck out of here. Health experts debunk myths on vaping. Does it really help smokers quit? What chemicals are you inhaling? Ooh, this might be a good one. Let's head on over to this bad boy. Let's get to the nitty gritty here. Vaping is banned in Singapore. Anyone found guilty of possession, use, or purchase of a vaporizer could be fined up to $2,000. And those found importing or selling risks fines of up to $10,000 or 6 months in jail. Holy Jesus, for a goddamn vape device? That's some crazy shit. I want to know what chemicals they say that's in vaping. Anything? This is too long of a story. Why is vaping seen as less harmful though also dangerous? I don't know if I want to read all this. Yeah, I'm not reading all that. Too much to read. I like pictures. If you give me an article that has nothing but pictures on it, then I'll definitely look at it. But Singapore is in Spain. Is it in Spain? I didn't even know where the hell that place was at. I thought it was like in Canada. I noticed not many celebrities are in the news with vapes anymore. Yeah, but it wasn't really like that. I didn't notice it that. I mean, it was on the rare occasion that you might see a celebrity vaping. It wasn't like every time you see a celebrity on TV they were vaping. I just think that's just coincidence. Like, you don't notice anyone vaping. I honestly don't think it's like, to me, I honestly do not think that there's like some kind of like committee or someone telling these celebrities like, vaping is bad. Please don't do it on camera. Don't do it in photos. We're trying to get it out of the movies. I think the vapors, like the higher ups that are all about the advocacy and stuff like that, I think they're a little paranoid, thinking that there's some kind of I can't find the word. Some kind of something that's just trying to, like vaping is fucked. Vaping is fucked as it is. So I don't think there's much that can be done at this point in time. Whether there's celebrities vaping or not, whether there's kids vaping or not, like it's already, in my opinion, it's already kind of fucked. Now, does that give the right for kids and everybody else to go vape and do? No, of course not. But still, like I don't think it's possible to give vaping a bad reputation. It already has a bad enough reputation for something it didn't even do. I'm not an idiot. I'm a liar. I'm a loser. How's that? I'm a loser, baby. So why don't you kill me? Or you could do Liar from Rollins Band. An idiot? I don't know an idiot song, though. I'm sorry about that. Singapore is in North Korea. That sounds more believable. All right, let's see what else we got on the board of news. Dun, 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 dun. Former UCLA ooh, that's a word. Decathlete? I can't even say it. Pleads guilty to a why is this? Oh, $28.4 million cannabis vaping scam. What? What is that? That's not that shit no. What is this? No thanks. Oh my God. Where's it at now? I hate these fucking websites where they have all this shit pop up and then you can't find the fucking... There it is. Come on, stay. Don't move. No! I'm not joining a website to read a goddamn news article. Suck my dick. Just give me the fucking news article. Oh, so when I click no thanks, they won't let me read it. They send me off to another site. Get the hell out of here. Anyways, we won't read your shit then. Oh, yeah. Vaping, COVID, and the Biden administration approach to something. Oh, there's a sign there. It says, "We vape, we vote." Was that from the, that looks like it's from the, whatchamacallit, the protest. People hold banners as they protest against the New York City Council vote on legislation to ban flavored e-cigarettes outside City Hall on November 26, 2019 in New York City. Was that when we were down there? I don't remember. But no, Trump was there. It wasn't Biden. So I don't know. Is this another one they had? Dude, my brain is so fucking fried. I couldn't tell you what's what on what day. No, 2019. It seemed like we were there longer than 2019, right? Was that in 2019 or was that a different one? Anybody? Somebody? What's up, Red? Singapore is its own country in Asia. It's an island that hosts one fighting championship, MMA, or what is Red? What are you? Because you got a ton of knowledge on everything and anything. Like, what do you do? Are you like an old, like, wise wizard? Or are you like... You gotta be somebody. Because you know a lot of shit. Either that, or you're really quick with Google. And you type in, what is Singapore? Like, every time there's some kind of question or something that's wrong, if Red's there, Red will give you a full statement of the truth and exactly, like, what it is, how it works. And I don't think he's getting that shit from Google either. I think he's like, just... That's coming straight from him. What's up, Mark? Ooh, I got gas. Mark with the beautiful beard. I wish one day I could have a beard like that. But when I try to grow a beard, it gets all deformed and it starts to itch, and it's nothing but a nightmare. No phone calls today, Ruben. I'm sorry. I know you're disappointed. Say hi to Angela. I need to get some sleep. Almost 3 a.m. here. Angela! Jessica says hi! Is that loud on your end? Hopefully not. Red is a wizard. There we go. Red, you should change your name to the Wizard. I have a question for everyone in chat. I've noticed since Jessica says hi in chat. Oh, what do they want?
It's
nothing or
no, it's a long story.
something we have to do?
I'm on the phone with Sears.
Oh God. For what? Their washer?
Your mom called crying saying that she needs us to call Sears about the protection plan, and your dad just all over the place, and then she's trying to make dinner, and it's just hell at the house.
Oh Jesus.
So I'm on the phone with Sears.
For the washer?
The air conditioner.
Oh, because the air conditioner's not working?
No, the air conditioner is what's causing the leak.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
That's weird.
And she has a protection plan on it, so she wants me to call to see if that's covered. Something about a duct.
A duct? Why would anybody know why a central air unit would that's not even possible for it to flood a crawl space. There's not even that much liquid in a central air unit that would cause flooding. Like the
Something about a duct being broken that needs to be repaired. So.
A duct that's broken and it needs to be repaired.
But it's from the AC unit.
Yeah, but even if there was condensation coming in, I don't think there's a central air unit doesn't cause enough condensation to flood a crawl space. I don't know. I could be wrong on that one, but what?
That's what the plumber said.
And that's why the washer's not working?
I don't know. He didn't say nothing about the washer.
Real life problems here, folks. Real life problems. All right. Thank you for taking care of it. Mark's about to hire a Craigslist repairman for the washer. Now, it's not mine, first of all. It's my parents'. Yeah. Parents, man, I tell you. Whew. If my parents didn't care for me and take care of me when I was young and shit, I would so not be here right now. It's like when you're young and when you're a baby and when you're a kid, your parents take care of you and do all this for you. And then when you start to hit your 40s or so, that's when the tables turn. And it's like, all right, now you get to take care of us and do this for us and do that for us. I'm like, oh, man. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. Better call. Yeah, she called the plumber. The problem with my mom is she's stuck in the 70s because she thinks people still charge $50. She's looking for someone to paint. I don't paint. If I paint, your place is getting fucked up. But she was getting quoted $1,500 or something like that for 3 rooms. That's including the painting and patching all holes. That's pretty cheap. But she's like, oh, I want to find someone at $400 or $500. I'm like, what? This is not 1970. You're not going to find someone that's going to paint 3 full-size rooms, patch any and all holes for fucking $500. So, and then she called the plumber the other day and they said, yeah, it'll be $300 for us to come out and do whatever. She's like, oh, that's a lot. Well, how much what do you want, the $25 and I'll be there? We're calling Sears because she has a extended warranty on her central air unit, which I'm not sure how that works because Sears is kind of out of business. But yeah, I know service calls are at least $125. Shit's expensive now, is what it is. I'll do it for. There's a lot. People will do anything for a bulk nowadays. I tell you. People will do a lot of shit for a bulk. Just send me your address, your phone number, and your social security number. I don't think my social will give you my credit's pretty horrible. So even if you had my social, you probably couldn't go and get credit cards and shit. They might actually hunt you down and try to get money from you. That's how bad it is. $2 per square foot for painting. Oh, there we go. What's up, Mr. Blem? For $500, she would find someone like you to do the job. Exactly, Neil. Thank you. Finally, someone that understands where I'm coming from. Yeah, I try to explain that to her, but she's stuck in she just doesn't, she thinks everything is still the same. price as it. Like, I still think when we go to McDonald's and we get like a value meal and the total comes to like whatever, $22, I'm like, holy fuck. Aren't the value meals $2.99? And she's like, no, they're not fucking $2.99. They're more like $7, $8. So I have like the menu in my head of back in the late 90s maybe, when value meals were $2.99. Yeah. Mark's social is 2 digits. It's 6'5". I was actually the 65th person on this planet when they started inventing social security numbers. So mine, there's people out there that have a social security number of 1. So mine is actually, 65. She remembers the Great Depression. I don't know, keep that in mind. Yeah, I mean, I do as much as I possibly can, but sometimes it gets a little irritating when you find 4 or 5, because I always, I try to find these people for them. When you find 4 or 5 people that go over there to look and give them estimates and they turn them all down because they're looking for someone cheaper, it's like all right, what can you do? Yep, McDonald's is no longer a cheap alternative. I just found out today by Angela that McDonald's doesn't even have a 99-cent cheeseburger anymore. And I thought all this time they still had the 99-cent McDouble. I'm like, oh yeah, just give me one of those. Like, those aren't $1. I'm like, what? I thought that was their thing. They were like the 99-cent on the 99-cent menu. Like, there is no more 99-cent menu. I go to Burger King and I get 2 Whoppers for $6 when they have them. Yeah, that's the standard. It used to be $5 actually, maybe like 10 years ago. Now it's $6. You get 2 chicken sandwiches or 2 Whoppers. Or you can mix and match. You could do a Whopper and the original chicken sandwich. Which Burger King's original chicken sandwich is the OG. It wipes the floor with the McDonald's chicken sandwich, KFC, Popeyes, all that shit. It may not be the big, fat, juicy, like extra breaded chicken patty that you'll get from like Popeyes or KFC, but it's the OG chicken sandwich that has like a odd, like long oval shape. It's the best one. It's good. As long as when you're eating it, you don't get a hard piece. On the rare occasion when you're enjoying your chicken sandwich from Burger King, you'll take a bite and there'll be this like hard, really super hard, chewy thing. You're like, oh no. You spit it out, and after that, you lose your appetite. Because you never know what the fuck that is. If it's like bone that's been grinded up or whatever the hell it is. But sometimes, those little pieces make it into a sandwich. And when they do, it destroys the appetite. Remember 5 for $5 at Arby's. Hells yes. It was either 5 regular roast beef or 5 junior roast beefs. I was a kid, I think, at my grandmother's house. When I can take $5 and that shit would fill me up for an entire day. Now you'd be lucky to get 1 for $5. White Castle used to be 2 for 15 cents. Yep. I think the current price for 4 White Castles is $4.32. Or no, $4.68. So I think they're like $1.20 for one little burger. Amazon gave free Grubhub delivery for a year. I seen that. I don't like Grubhub. I don't like any kind of food delivery service like that. Like when we order food and it's delivery, I make sure that the delivery is like their own driver, whatever restaurant we're ordering from. Because the Grubhub guys and the Uber, don't trust them whatsoever. A lot of them are nasty as hell. Not to mention, sometimes it takes them forever to get the food, and usually it's going to be cold. Like, it's just a horrible experience. And you got to remember, like, the Grubhub and the Uber guys, they're doing all the services. Like, they're probably working for all the services. I think there's, like, 3 different food delivering services. So they're working for all 3 at once, so that way they can get more customers So they're bouncing all over. They got your food thrown in the car. I mean, they're not. No. I think I ordered twice Grubhub, and both times were just the worst experience of my life for food. The last driver yelled at you over not tipping him, didn't he? Oh, that would be a negative. I always tip good on places where I'm a repeat customer. That I do. If I'm not a repeat customer, the tip is based on your service. So if we go to a restaurant or something and the chick never walks up to ask me if I want a refill, or never, she doesn't have any cleavage showing or anything, the tip is pretty low at the end of the dinner. But if she's like, "Oh, sir, do you want, a refill?" or she just brings a refill automatically without me asking, and she's got like her top pulled down to like the top of her nipples, yeah, she's getting what, 30-40% of the total. So it all comes down to her, not me. I do tip really good with Angela's money. I just close my eyes and just put whatever down on the table. You've got the Uber guy got shot here. He was working for his wife. Honey, could you do this delivery? What? Yes, my tips are in chat donations and also Chatterbait tokens. Sir, would you like a blowjob? Just think about this. If prostitution was legal in the United States, oh my! Just think of the businesses that can open up. Like, for instance, let's say in Chicago. Okay, so we have legal recreational marijuana. We'll have legal prostitution. Imagine a place that you can go, get a drink, smoke some weed, and then maybe just hang out, shoot some pool, and then before you leave, get a blowjob. Or maybe they got a deal, like, for $100 you get 2 beers, a joint, and a blowjob. That would solve everything. Every crime in the city would be gone, be wiped clean. Think about it. It would be. I don't see why it's not legal. That would be the best. Yeah, in Nevada it is, but from everything I've watched and heard about those, like the Bunny Ranch and Cherries and all that crap, it just, you're dropping like $1,000 just fuck that. $1,000? Shit. Prostitution is legal in Australia. Whorehouses are everywhere. That is awesome. Have you been Nathan, are you in Australia? A, and B, have you ever been to those whorehouses? And don't lie. New Hampshire and Nevada it is, sir. I'm telling you. I really don't understand why. As long as they keep up on like cleanliness and testing and all that other shit, man, it'd be I would get a loan to open up a business because would have so many ideas, man. I would be fucking rich. I'd be fucking jerking off on my money. I'd be so rich. Boom, boom. Yes, I'm in Australia, and yes, I have. There we go. Congratulations, Nathan. That is super awesome. That is really awesome. Oh, is it that time? It is that time. We're 5 minutes past the hour. We're also at the point where Mark starts humming and singing, and it pretty much means that he has nothing left to talk about, and we've run out of news topics. Well, have we? We have. Yeah, because they go on talking about Joule, synthetic nicotine. 4th generation vape devices increase risk to immune. What? 4th generation vaping devices increase risk to immune cells. Wait a minute. Wait, what? 4th generation vaping devices increase risk to immune cells. What the fuck does that not all electronic cigarette devices are created equal. Some fourth-generation models, such as Joule devices, are associated with unique changes in markers of immune responses inside of our airways, according to the new peer-reviewed paper from the UNC School of Medicine. Blah 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 blah. Lead blah 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 blah. Blah, 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 found that users of fourth-generation nicotine salt-containing devices display a unique mix of cellular biomarker indicative of immune suppression. All right, this is too much. When you got 2, 3, 4 big words in one sentence, that's you lost me because I have no clue what's happening. Anyways, we are done. It's been a great show tonight, folks. I'm not sure if it was a show. It was more like a clusterfuck, but at least we talked the entire time. We didn't sit here with our mouth shut. We had something to talk about at every point of the way, even though some of it made no sense. It was pretty good, I think. I enjoyed it. I could get a cigarette, a soda, and a Milky Way, plus play Pac-Man for less than $2 on my way to school. Ain't that old? That is pretty sad. For $2. Wow, that is some sad shit. Anyways, it's been fun. Glad you guys were here, because if you weren't here, this would suck. So thank you guys for stopping by, and hopefully I see you guys next week or Friday. FAQ will be much better this week because Angela will be there. Last FAQ was just, oof, god damn, it was horrible. But yeah, this one will be much better. So make sure you're there, and we'll see you again Monday. We'll see you tomorrow on STs, and who knows, maybe we'll see you at a legal whorehouse somewhere in the city of Chicago at one point in time. And if you ever see me there, then feel free to, you know, maybe give me a blowjob or two. That's it. We're done. I'm out. My penis no longer works, so blowjobs don't mean anything. I'll see you guys later. What else? What should I say on this? Like, what could be my outro for a live thing? Let me think. You know what? I don't even know. I need an outro. I need an outro. I'm trying to think of an outro. What about the ever so famous, how does he say it? Blah, 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 blah. The vaping future is the future now, and smoking is dead. Cigarettes are not, I don't even know how he says it. Smoking is the future, and the future is now. Wait, no, it's vaping is dead, smoking is the future, and the future is now. There you go. No, wait. Vaping is the future, and smoking is... No. What the fuck? Smoking is now, and vaping is the future, so vape now. I don't know how he fucking says it. Anyways, suck a dick. We'll see you next week. It's been fun. Good night, folks. Bye!